Mazda CX-30, this is a 2021 and it has a shake in the steering, so a knock in the steering when turning. So the first thing I always do is try and replicate the symptoms and confirm the customer complained. Did that in the car park initially, rocking it back and over, you could hear that knocking noise in the first clip. Then on this test drive I also confirmed that the issue was actually worse than the customer even explained. Vibration coming through the steering, a cabin type rattle coming through in the center section of the steering as well, and it almost felt like lane assist was active when it absolutely wasn't. This is a mechanical issue coming through the steering, and let's give a listen on the inside of the cabin now for what it sounded like. Don't know how well you can hear that, but there is a shake slash knocking noise in that steering. So it clicks at times, turning left and right. It also vibrates and rattles as you're going over bumps. So there's an issue with the steering in this vehicle. Just rock it back and over. Now that I've confirmed that there's no issues with the unit joint, bolts are all tight, and this is a steering column assembly issue itself, I do one more thing before I go and speak with the customer, and that is check to see if there is any technical service bulletins on Autodata or any application that we have with relation to this Mazda CX-30. There was nothing. This is the first time I came across it myself. No one else in the workshop had come across it either. It is a relatively new car, low mileage, and we hadn't seen it before. With that said, I spoke with the customer. I did give them the information that it's very likely under warranty, which they followed up afterwards, and it was, and they were able to get this issue rectified through the dealership itself. Now, if you have this issue, I wanted to share a bit more information on it because I did a bit deeper of a dive myself because I didn't actually find out what the actual fix was, and I was able to stumble across this technical service bulletin which you're seeing now. So this was a release that I found online, and it showcases the year range exactly what I have with this CX-30 2020 to 2021, and as you can see here, it starts to describe the fault, and in the bulletin notes it shows the application model 2020-2021 CX-30 exactly like we're working on. It even gives you details about the VIN in this case, but I'm looking for the description and more information. So some vehicles may exhibit a knocking noise coming from the steering column while driving. This may be caused by improper manufacturing process where the worm wheel gear is not at a proper distance. Customer having this concern should have their vehicle repaired using the following repair procedure. It gives you the repair procedure: verify customer concern, replace the steering column with the modified one according to the instructions on the MGSS. Verify the repair. It gives you all the part numbers. It also shows you what to look for, modified part service. The part number of the steering column has not changed for the modification. Identify modified steering columns by the lot number on the steering column as follows. And you have the description part there. On the note it says the steering columns installed in mass production do not have the label in this location. So loads of information in this TSB, replacement part locations. So you have the lock bolt for the steering wheel, joint bolts for the intermediate shaft, bolts for protector, and it was issued on the 19th of April 2022. So this is great information to be able to find. Like I said, I did a bit deeper of digging because I wanted to kind of get an idea what the fix was. While I wasn't able to get hands-on and go stripping anything in the workshop because it's under warranty, we always want to give the right information to the customer so they can go ahead and do that. I was able to get some great information that may be useful to you should you have that noise. And that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful and informative. If you did, please like, share, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.